Welcome back to Off the Cuff. I'm Corey Knowles with the Daily Statesman here. This morning we have a special guest with us. This is Ron Kemp, our new publisher. How you doing, Ron?
Very good. How are you doing today?
Good, doing good. We thought this would be a good opportunity to introduce Ron to the public and let you kind of get to know the face behind the name. Tell us a little about yourself, Ron.
Well, I've been in the newspaper business for about 40 years. I guess really been involved in all aspects of the business, but for around 25 years my wife and I owned weekly newspapers in northeast Arkansas and southeast Missouri, and at some point we sold those to Russ Communications, went to work for Russ Communications, and have been working for Russ since 1996. Currently, in addition to being the publisher here at Dexter, I'm a regional vice president responsible for newspapers in Tennessee, Missouri, Arkansas, and Kansas.
Kansas?
Yeah, have one.
I didn't even know we had one.
Had one newspaper in Kansas, just across the border in Fort Scott, Kansas, right across from Nevada. So I've been doing that for several years now. So, you know, the newspaper career has really been my life as far as my work. My wife, Nancy, has worked with me all these years, and she recently, I guess you'd say, semi-retired. She works on a magazine that we publish in the Delta area of Arkansas. So it's been a great career. I've really enjoyed the newspaper business. Getting to know people and serving our communities. I am certainly looking forward to meeting more people here in Dexter, getting around and getting more familiar with the community. I think we have a great staff here in place. Bobby Greer, being the associate publisher and general manager, is doing a great job. So I'm just excited to be here.
That's great. Well, we're glad to have you. Exciting new changes. You just never know what's coming along.
Really.
I imagine you're a busy fellow then. That sounds like you got a lot on your plate.
Yeah, I stay busy, and you know, the idea obviously is to try to compartmentalize things, I guess you'd say, and handle as many things as I possibly can. I will mention one little, as I've started work here in Dexter, one little connection. I've primarily worked in Arkansas. That's where I began my career, and I've known Mike McCoy for a long time. When I just came here a couple weeks ago, visited with Mike, he spent a lot of his years in Arkansas, and we kind of go way back. So it was kind of like old times visiting with him, and found out a little more about him and the fact he grew up here in Dexter, and so I enjoyed that. I have been active, especially in Arkansas. I was the president of the Arkansas Press Association in 1993, but I've also been involved in newspapers in Missouri for a long time, and you know, I'm familiar with this area of the state, and just really look forward to becoming more knowledgeable, meeting more people, and getting involved.
That's great. That's great. Well, we look forward to working with you and getting to know each other a little better. It'll take a little time, but that's great. That's great. Well, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to watch Off the Cuff this week. It's been interesting. It's good to sit down and meet the new man behind the desk. So,
one thing I'd be remiss if I didn't mention at least one personal thing. That, I've got 2 children, and our daughter is the marketing director for the Arkansas Press Association. So she stayed in the newspaper business. I'm proud of her. Our son works for Cisco Foods, and especially proud of the fact we you know, you always got to mention the granddaughters.
That's right.
We have 3 beautiful little granddaughters. Our daughter has a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old, and our son has a 5-year-old. So we certainly stay busy with them, and and anybody that's got granddaughters knows where I'm coming from on that. So I want to mention that side of my personal life.
That's great. That's great. I have a house full myself, and they can keep you busy. That's for sure. It's wonderful.
And I will say one other thing I would like to add is that clearly Dexter is a great community. I've always been impressed with Dexter, everything that I've known about it, and I know people are proud of the community, and I think all of us here at the newspaper will do everything we can to serve the community, put out a good newspaper, and really fulfill our obligation to do that on a daily basis.
That's great, and I think you're right. I think we have a good bunch here.
Okay.
We do. We work together well.
Good.
Well, thanks, Ron. Right. I appreciate your time.
All right.
Enjoy it.
Thank you very much. Okay.
All right. Thanks for watching.